today we're doing rear brakes on a 2019 Equinox. First thing you want to do is put your car into accessory mode. Okay, you could retract the cylinder by pulling these off. Feeding 12 bolts one way will feed it in, and then if you swap them, it'll feed it out. I'm not worried about doing that. We're just going to use the scan tool. Hit retract. Alright, first thing you want to do is take the two caliper bolts off right here. It's going to be a 13 mil and a 17 mil skinny wrench. Put it on here. Loosen this up. Alright, there we go. That out. Same thing down here. Alright. I'm going to spin this. Actually, we'll take a screwdriver right here. Stick it in here like this. Okay, there we go. Put that off to the side. Now back here, we're going to have two 18 mil bolts. It pulls off the caliper bracket. You're going to have one here, and then one that's actually, if you look, this little hole right here, it's going to go through this hole. It's going to be back in there. You could pull the pads off if you want to. Before taking the back bolts off, oh, this is a little rusty. Take a little penetrating oil. All right, we'll do the same thing for the bottom one. It's gonna ease taking it out. All right, what I got is I got a deep socket. It's 18 mil with a small extension. Found that just makes it in there perfect. Line that in there. Come on. There we go, ready? Whoa. There she goes. There it is. Okay. All right, our top bolt's gonna be right here. This time I'm gonna use this Rotor Chromie 6.8 mil, ½ inch. Oh yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Alright, it's off. Alright, now in order to get the rotor off, you're going to notice, you got to get this hair off first. There's a T20 screw right here. So I'm going to use one of these. If you don't have one, I advise you to get one. If you're going to do brakes, what it is, you put it in there. And you're going to turn it all the way to the left. Like that. Tap it with a hammer. Let me get you over here a little better. I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna turn it to the left. That's it. That out. There's our rotor. A little beat up. That's what happens when you live in a rust belt. Oh no, if I would have actually bought a lathe years ago, probably could have saved a lot of money buying rotors. But anyway, these are fairly cheap anyways. I think got it with the brakes, rotors, $130 plus tax on Amazon. So that ain't too bad. And I'm gonna use one of these. It's got a little hole in the middle. Plug that boy in there. That's gonna go right around this. There we go. Alright, don't mind the messy work area, but we're gonna pull these little clips off. Just remember that you look at it, got the long side towards this. Then it's gonna clean up. Look at all these little spots in here. This is very, very, very important. Otherwise your clips don't go on there right and your pads don't fit good. So just go in there and just... This would be a very good time right about now. I'll put a little pair of safety glasses on. Clean these up. I'm using something very soft. Okay. Lost my good glasses. I ordered purple stuff again. I've been waiting for this thing to run out for a while now. I want the purple back. I just don't like it. It don't stick. It kind of like doesn't want to stick to anything. As you'll see here. Well, kind of. It's making a fool out of me now. But that should be here in a few days. You just want to coat all these areas. Make sure there's nothing in the corners. That's important. Then your hardware don't stick in there all the way, and then your pads don't want to fit right. All right, so let's stick our new hardware on. Remember the long part went towards this. Stick that on here. Like that. Make sure it pops in all the way. Okay. Now we got these to do. Get these off. You just grab a hold of them, pull on it, just pull it right out like that. All right, we'll wipe that off. Take some of this grease. I'm gonna kind of pack it right in there. Don't worry, you ain't gonna put too much. You can't. I'll show you why in a minute. Just kind of put it in there. Come on. The thing is, you put it on here too, right? A lot of it falls off going in there. Just put it on nice. I've heard of people say, well, you can't have it on the bottom. It's going to cause pressure built up. Nah, don't worry about that. You know why? Because it's not totally sealed. It's not completely sealed. Then you push this in all the way. And that'll pop right on. Then, these things are awesome. I got them on Amazon. They're just like little tiny pry bars. I love them. I'm going to take that, just kind of lift this up, just so air can get in there, and you push this down. See the grease come out? Now you know you got your grease out. There you go. Hold that down. Wipe it off. You're good. Too much grease. You can't have too much grease. Same thing here. Pull that one off. Clean this up. To the side. Put some fresh grease inside the hose. In there like this. Yeah, the orange stuff is supposed to be what it is. The purple stuff can be bad for certain rubbers, but I've never heard of anyone actually having it bad for actually this type of for the brakes. Just cover this. So the black things here is just for vibration purposes. A little piece of plastic. All right, we'll do the same thing again. See how it bulged up like that? Yeah, no biggie. You take a little pry bar, stick it in there like this. Just Squeeze it down. Oops, let's do that again. Alright, see? Too much grease in there. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Just keep it in all the way. Wipe it all down again. Let it. You're good. Now to move. See? It's going to find air. It's going to find everything it needs. That's done. Alright, now what we got to do. Caliper's in all the way. You can clean this up a little, but you got to watch out for the rubber boot here. I'm just going to leave it just like that. It's going to clean in here. Because it's actually pushed against the caliper. So it keeps the pads all. Yeah, let's put some glasses on. That is some bright light. City light, rock and roll. No? Okay. Whatever. Alright. I'm not going to clean this up in fear of ruining the little boot on this piston. But we're going to take some of this, right? And we're going to put a little on here like this. It's not going to hurt the rubber. That's why it's orange. And then over here, put some over here. Forgetting all that. Okay, that's all set. All right, we'll open this up. All right, when they ship these, there's always, they put oil on them. Keep them from rusting during shipment. They look nice and pretty so when you get them, and then you put them on, and then they rust real quick. Now there's supposed to be a coating on them. I'm going to take this, take it out. I take a little bit of brake clean. Roll that up. Flashlight. Bring it off. Don't worry about it in there. The oil's a good thing to have in there. I'm going to line this hole right here, one of these holes. A little screw back. Put that little puppy on here like this. Hang on, phone's ringing. Sorry, the wife had to call her phone because she didn't know where it was. She left it out here, so she'll be out here soon to bother me. Just don't let us know I said that. Okay. You get that nice and tight. I didn't want it too tight. But you're gonna take this, just turn it to the right. And I always do. I just give it a little knock, that's all I do. Now we gotta get our bracket on. Make sure you put, before you put your bracket on, got your clips in there all the way. All right, put it on like this. Get our bolts ready. All right, with our bolts, you're gonna want a little bit of never seize. Okay, I'm using orange. It's a little bit harder than blue, less than red. And I got a big, huge tube. Put a little on there. You don't need a whole lot. Well, it's kind of a lot, actually. We're good. Fun time going in, is it? Here, it's not never seize, it's Threadlock. I think I said never seize. Alright, we'll get our little sockets out. Inside the hole. Let's just do this one first. snug it up a little bit. This one on. Okay, snug it up. All right, so these get torqued to 92 foot-pounds. Torque wrench in there. Set to 92. There's one. All right, now if you paid attention taking them off, notice the wear indicator was on the outside pad. Put the inside one in first, make sure it lines up so it's in the same curve. Slide it in there. Slide her in there. Come on. What you want to do is you're going to have it like this. You're going to a little area here. Get one side first, like that. Okay, push it all the way in. And then it gives you the room to push this piece like that. Slide in like that. Now you're ready. Take this back off. Make sure you didn't spin it around anything weird. Goes back the same twist that you had it in. You're going to watch these things right here. Make sure they're not hitting on here. You're going to slide it right over the top of it. Just like that. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on here too. Just a little bit. Little dab will do ya.
Real cream, a little dab will do ya. Real cream, you look so debonair.
We'll just kind of rub them together. Perfect. Put that right in here. All right, look at that. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Got 17 mil out. Dropping my light. Come on. I'm desperately needing a new light. I had the little Harbor Freight ones and they don't last long. Drop them one too many times and you're done. That's it, it's over. How's that? Is that good? All right. Tighten this up. Things are down here. Okay, so this is 20 foot-pounds, which this is an inch-pounds, so we're using 240 inch-pounds. It's too snug the first time around. Yep, that's it. There you go. All right, what I like to do, right around here, try not to get on the lugs or here, a little fluid film. What it's going to do is just allow your tires to come up next time easier. Okay. Take some brake clean. There you go. That's it. Get the launch back out. Boot up. Put the car back in accessories mode. Believe it or not, this right here, this pays for itself. First time I bought it. This thing's, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old now. Alright, we'll go Chevy. Same setup. Hit OK. Now, the only thing bad about this one, it's an older version. It doesn't have the search. The search would be really nice. Like that could just speed the process way up. Working on different cars all the time and just different, everything's at different places. Alright, we're getting there. Do an automatic search. Hit yes. Turn ignition on, I did that already. It's reading data. Then it's going to ask you, is this your vehicle? You're going to hit yes. Then we're going to do system selection, electronic brake control module. Then we come down here, we do actuator tests. And rear brake, caliper piston extend. We're going to hit extend, you're going to hear it. That's it. You're done. Nice. Okay. Close that up. Turn this off. We're done with this. Whoops. Tire back on. Alright, little trick. I like to torque everything. This is how I am. Doesn't take much longer to look it up, find out the right torque specs. You know you're good on everything. No over tighten braking bolts, boots coming loose. So your lug nuts on this particular truck. It's a 2019 Equinox. All-wheel drive. It's actually got a little turbo diesel on it. Okay, these don't work on the battery tools because they have too many hits. This doesn't hit as much, so I always put it in the middle. Never put it in the end. And I'm actually using a 65, smallest one I got. It's set. And it's supposed to be 105, so like this. Like that. Now when I get it on the ground, I'll retorque it to 105, and we'll call that done. That's it. New brakes. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the likes button down below. Leave a comment. It really helps. I'm trying to make new videos. It's difficult. Some things I just don't find worthy of making a video, or it just takes too long. But anyways, everybody have a nice day. Hope they had a happy new year and a Merry Christmas. And welcome to 2024. Okay, bye now. Thanks for watching.